Yeah. Well, I met like on the show that I was on, the medical one. There was the medical consultant there, and he was like advanced care paramedic, nurse practitioner, and physician assistant. Hilarious guy. We had such a blast because everything was just him going. And we were building together because what we love to do and what we're doing now is make fun of the medical and the rehab shows, right? Because that's so fun. Oh, Grey's Anatomy, their stethoscope's in the wrong way, blah, blah, right? And so we were laughing about a scene that they were filming where they were scrubbing in. And like scrubbing in for surgery is my all-time favorite thing to do because I think it's so like, it's like calming for me. It's meditative. You do the same thing every single time. You feel like you're doing this like rite of passage that like every surgeon has done since the dawn of like sterilization or whatever. Anyways, I love it. And so I'm like a little bit protective of how to do it. Oh, and also I was taught by a really like awesome, badass, like German nurse. So how to do it. So like, I know her method of doing it. And so we're watching the scene being filmed and they're scrubbing in. And as they scrub, hands are all ready, it looks really great, and then they go and they put their mask on. And I'm like, done. You just what was the point, right? You just ruined everything. And that happens in so many films. I remember it happened in Doctor Strange, and my husband was a doctor too. We were both just like, ah! And the medical consultant and I were laughing about it. And he's like, I tried, Janet. He's like, I tried. I tried to tell them, this is all wrong. You're doing it all wrong. People are going to make fun of it. The doctors and nurses are going to know. But they don't care, right? Because you need to see the person's face. They don't want to see your mask and stuff on. You can't have a dramatic conversation with your father all sterile.
With your lover. It's usually a lover.
It's true.
Something didn't go right in bed last night, and I'm scrubbing. I'm taking it out and ruin it. Okay.
But I think that it is half the fun, like having all the conversations with your medical colleagues.
My version of scrubbing, by the way, was filing my nails on my hands. So thank you for calling me. Just
But yes, it was fun. So hopefully this pilot gets picked up because you'll see my hands doing the things that doctors do. The only time I've gotten to use my doctor prowess in the acting world, probably for the rest of my life.
Oh, you say that? What? Please, it comes out and whoa. Whose hands were those? And then you become a hand model, a doctor hand model, very specific. And then you just book all these random gigs, and so you'll walk around, you'll be unknown, so no one's going to harass you in the street, but you'll be that doctor.
Like these hands.
That surgery that you watched last night on TV? That was me.
Those are my hands. It was so fun. It was a blast. Like what a ridiculous thing to do. And it was just like, this is the best. It was the best like little break from like, again, we're talking about escapism from this pandemic world. And then it's just such a great story. Cause I'm like, guys, I was in the operating room the next day. I was like, guys, guess what I did yesterday? I was a hand double.
I didn't know. I really didn't know that was a thing.
Neither did I. My agent called me and she was like, Janet, I have a doctor thing for you. Oh my God. Please tell me you can do it. I was like, I have to. It was awesome.
That is really, really, but it's so funny too, because again, there is that continuity of what was the actor doing, but also I want it to be as real as possible. That is so cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was great. It was so fun. Yeah.
Excited. I think it's gonna make it. I'm excited to see that. I've decided, and then we share it everywhere, guys. I know whose hands these are. Keep it on the DL. But what if the actor whose hands you were just only plays doctors, and then you're her permanent hand double?
And you know what's funny? My husband actually said that. And so what was also funny was so my hands are like, I have no fingernails because I have to be in the operating room. You can't have long fingernails. My hands are just like garbage. So, but you're wearing gloves, so it doesn't matter. Like, it's not like I'm going to be in a commercial like Vanna White, right? It's going to be, you wear gloves so you can't actually see that my hands are a bit of a mess from operating. But where was I going with this? Oh, right. The actress, who I can't name because I signed my life away, was so interested in what I was doing. And she said, teach me this. This is so cool. I'm such a nerd. I want to learn all about this. I was like, I don't want you to get too good because I kind of want to get called back.
Even honestly, I don't think that's a skill you pick up in one day, but I admire her wanting to learn. Right? You only went to school for how long, but yeah, you can learn it in a day.
Yeah, you can learn. No breaks. No worries.
You know what? Here you go. Just come to the operating room with me tomorrow, and we'll do it together. There you go.
Just do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine saying to a patient you're going to operate on, hey, I have this actor wants to go very method. Do you mind if she cuts you open? Is that cool? It's a lot of consent forms.
It's another world of like, it's considered background, right? It's like part of like extras. Like I was in like background holding and stuff. And this whole other world of like hand double. And there was a male hand double as well, who was like the male actor's double. And then it's the same as like the photo doubling, right? Or the people who stand in. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking for. I was like, this is a thing I did not know existed. This world, the medical / entertainment world is just fascinating to me. It's all fascinating.
Yeah.